Hey everyone, it's Shaq, and today we have another BS review. This is an Undercover Racer 2000 Honda Accord EX, which means it's fucking fully loaded, which is nice. Let's get started. So, the first thing you want to start at, and kind of the most important thing, is the brakes. So we're going to start at the brakes as well. We got 4 disc brakes. We also have parachute air brakes, which are kind of extremely important when you're going 400 plus miles per hour, and you gotta really look after that. See, we have some rusty brakes here. That's part of the undercover stuff because I don't want cops to know I got serious juice in here. So I keep these rusty brakes. They're not shiny and they don't attract attention, but they do the job well. These are a 10 piston and they got dual calipers on each side, and the rotors are vented and slotted. There we go. As far as the parachute brake, I can't show you that right now because we're not going 400 miles per hour. But look up how a jet stops on a plane or something like that, and you'll see how a parachute stops it. And working our way around the vehicle, we can see that it's not that racer-ish, but that's the reason to that, because it's undercover. And it's pretty racer, but you'll get to see that soon. So here we have a bumper, and usually this shit should be touching the ground. But you can see we have about like a 5-inch clearance on the ground. That's because this whole thing lowers automatically when you want it to lower, just by a click of a button. That's pretty cool. As far as the tires go, since undercover, these are super sticky, super nitrous absorbing tires. They're pretty deep, as you can see. That's why I got more traction. However, they say general on them to make them sound more normal. I have 5-spoke rims with 4 nuts. Yeah, I got 4 nuts, bitches. 5-spoke rims, and these all come out like this. So they like come out and they hit the ground to stop the car. That's another braking feature I didn't include before, but I felt like I wasn't gonna say it because it's kind of secret. Whatever. All right. Now, if we look at this right here, this says WeatherTech on it. I don't know if you can see it. But this is like a visor for my mirror. That's because sometimes I like smoking. I need somewhere to put my, my ashtray, but I just put it out the window. And I can't have that fucking 400 mile per hour winds in my face, so that's what that's for. And sometimes that's for my passenger too when we're smoking up weed together. All right, going around the car, you can see the back of the car is pretty simple. Looks like a shitty old Honda Accord. However, we have this shiny NOS symbol, and that's for people that think I don't actually have NOS, but I do, because faggots like that put a NOS symbol on there. So that's just for people that think that I don't actually have NOS, but I actually do. Show you that later. It's a shitty ass Honda emblem. Another thing that's really important to any racer out there is the exhaust. And this exhaust right here looks pretty normal. That's because that's just the top of the exhaust, and I want it to look undercover, so I put the normal one on. But from the back, underneath the car where the exhaust really is, that shit is completely doped out. And I can't show you that right now because I don't want to get arrested. Cord, that shit's gay. I don't know why it's red. It's supposed to be white because that's more undercover. Coming around, look at the inside. That's where shit gets scary. And here's my blind spot mirror. I have a little mirror on the side that's for blind spot. And that's for the bitches in my back when I'm going 400 miles per hour. Sometimes I go 425. That shit's dope. And that helps me turn corners, swerve through lanes, because sometimes it's way too fast for all those bitches. Moving inside, it looks pretty simple. So when I get pulled over, it's simple. This right here, I just pop it out, hide that shit like that. Pretend like I'm so poor I don't have a radio. And so my car looks like this when I get pulled over, and the cops don't know shit. It's pretty simple, as you can see. But when I'm in my racer mode, undercover, I stick that shit in back. I got my 20-inch subwoofer in the back, and I got my JBL premium Bose sound system, so that shit pumps. Here I have a camera, and that's to record all my sweet racing moments so I can put them on YouTube. And you guys can see them later. I mean, when I'm racing 400 miles per hour, it's even hard for this camera. And this is a sweet ass camera. It's got interior. camera right there, and an outside camera is dual. And I got like a 400 gigabyte hard drive on here, but I still ran out of space because there's just so many frames going on in there at one time. That's my mic right there. That shit's for recording when I'm like moaning with my bitches, and I don't want them to hear. And I have my NOS. Like I said, I do have NOS. The switch is right there. Just turn that on and off right there. Oh, right there. I can't leave it on for more than 10 seconds or it actually activates. So I can't do that, sorry guys. Other than that, we have a lot of other features in the inside which are pretty dope. We can start by saying we have a sunroof. And you're probably thinking, oh, what's a sunroof for? Well, this right here is an ejector seat. So when that bitch on the side keeps talking, I just open my sunroof, just like that. I click this button right here. I tell her I need some air. I open that shit up. 2 seconds later, I press this cruise button, which says cruise, but it's actually for ejector seat. Press that shit, boom, she flies out. Just like that. Easiest way to get your bitches out of the way. Here, you can see there's 2 wires sticking out of nowhere. This is a red one. That's dangerous. It's a black one. And this is actually to start the car. People don't know this, but it's a secret. So what you gotta do is you gotta take this wire right here, and I touch it right there, and it'll start. But that's what people always try to do. They try to put the black wire onto the ground. So what I gotta do is I take the red one and the black one, right? So I take the red and the black, stick them together, then touch it. Then my fucking my V8 starts up and my 4-cylinder starts up. That way, I get double the power. I got 10 cylinders of power. Only this one's together works 4 cylinders. This one alone doesn't do shit because it's red. So together, they got V10 power, baby. And I got a lot of torque out of that, so sometimes my tires just fly off. And that's kind of unfortunate because, as you can see, my tires only have 4 lug nuts on them. So when they fly off, it's kind of easy to replace them. I wish I had 5, but wouldn't be so undercover now, would it be? Alright, going around the car, I have these door things, these little door protector things. That's because sometimes kids in the back of my car, when I'm going 400 miles per hour, they open the door out of crazy nowhere, like they're just like, oh damn, I'm scared, and they open the door, just hit something, the other car doesn't get damaged. I care about my fellow cars, that's why I have that on there. My back is tinted. You think it's tinted, but it's actually not. And that's for the cops, because I don't want them to think I'm a racer. That's kind of gay. Alright, so coming around, it's time to open the hood. I'm going to show you guys what's inside my hood. And you'll see that my hood underneath is pretty dope. So we're going to open this up real quick. Let's see what we got underneath. This baby packs a punch. Now the V8 is in the trunk. The V8's in the trunk and the 4-cylinder up here, so if a mechanic looks at my car, they'll be like, ah, it's normal. I got these blue spark plug wires, which, what do? They ignite 20 times more than the normal ones. So you want to get the blue ones. If you get the red ones, you're 100 times more. Alright, this battery right here is big ass battery for this car because it's a tiny car. That's because I gotta start 2 engines, not 1. So that's probably why you have a big ass battery. This is my air intake. It looks like it's stock, but it's actually not. I just put a stock cover on it so it looks stock. But this shit intakes like, I think, 750 pound-foot of air a minute or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's a second. Here, it looks like a brake fluid, but this is actually for the parachute. So, because my brakes are standard, so that's good. Over here, we have the windshield washer fluid, but actually, it's not actually windshield washer in there. That's just like backup for weed and shit. Back here we have our power steering fluid, but I have manual drive on here, so what actually happens is I don't have any power steering in there. I just keep my rocks, you know. Don't tell anyone. Here I have my engine right here, my 4-cylinder one. This is my main use when I'm driving around in town, and I don't want to use that V8 in the back because it takes up a lot of gas. So not only is this economic, but it's also a racer, which is pretty dope. So this is undercover economic racer because I can use my 4-cylinder in the front, get like 35 miles per gallon. In the back I have my V8, which I can get so much more with. That's pretty dope. Over here I have blue lights I'll show you these at night because they're actually pretty cool. These blue lights, they light up and they make my car nice. And it's dark now, so you can see there's blue right there. And on the ground, if you look closely, it looks much better in person. But you can see I got a Honda monogram light, which is pretty dope. And in my dashboard, you can see it's all blue. Same with my center shit. So, you know, at night when I'm racing, street racing, it's pretty cool. Just want to let you guys all know that. And here's my security. You know, security, I don't want people stealing my V8 or my camera or anything like that. In the back, we got normal seats. Looks like a normal standard family car, but it's not. Suck my dick. Over here we have Michelin mats. Now if my feet have grip, you know, when I'm going really fast and my feet are just moving between the gas and the gas and the gas, I never press the brake unless I'm slowing down. So when my feet are moving between the gas and the gas and the gas, I need the Michelin seat ground cover mats to keep myself on the ground. Other than that, right here I have a Honda Power of Dreams mat. And what that tells everyone that I only have a Honda VTEC in here. I don't have any V8. I actually have a 5.7 V8 Hemi in the back, which is a lot better than the shitty ass VTEC. I'm gonna close this little fucking sunroof now because the sun's getting in my eyes. And it's kind of bad. So much better now. The lights up here are also blue. I'll show you those at night. And these lights right here, they look purple on the camera, but they're actually blue. So as the one back there, it's actually blue. I don't know why you can see purple. But yeah, they make my whole entire car blue, as you can see. When I'm street racing at night, this looks pretty dope. That's it, guys. So, aside from that, this gear shift knob is pretty normal, handbrake is pretty normal. But thing is about this handbrake, when you rip it like this, when you're driving over like 25 miles per hour, the back end just stops. You'll skid and almost hit a pole unless you're really good and confident. I have the steering wheel cover, as you can see it's not stock. Okay, and that's because I need this grip when I'm rolling down the street with my 6.4 like this, my Honda Accord, with my VTEC, my V8 Hemi in the back. I need this grip to, you know, hold on to the steering wheel because this shit flies. Because like I said, I keep my rocks in the power steering fluid. So really, in my, you know, I have manual straight drive steering in here. Aside from that, this AC and heat is untouched. That's completely stock, and the reason for that is I'm sweating either way. You know, I don't really need AC or heat when I'm going 400 miles per hour. Okay, if I keep my windows closed, my body heat warms up everything. All right, and like I said, this is my switch. Everything else is good. This is my camera, which I'm going to use to put in my recordings. When I'm racing all those, every time I race an American muscle car, like a Dodge Challenger or a Dodge Charger, and I lose horribly, I like making a video of it and putting it in my collection so I cry. And I love it when I can just make those weird ass sounds and beat those ugly ass Hondas, because they think I'm undercover and they think I'm all riced out, and then I beat them and they're like, oh shit. So that's what that's for. And I already told you guys what these wires are for. So those are for starting the V8 in the back, because I don't have ignition for that. This is ignition is for the V8 and V4 and 4-cylinder in the front, the VTEC, and this is for the Hemi in the back. So aside from that, I have my red line at 6 1/4, but I always bring this shit to 8,000 because honestly, I feel that the red line is actually supposed to be 8,000. Because tell me this, if it was fucking 6 1/4, why the hell would they have an 8 on there? Why would they even have a 7? They should just have a 6 1/2 and that'd be it. The reason they have 8 even on the meter is so you can go up to 8. So I always redline this shit to 8. And you probably think, oh, how do you redline it when you got a fucking automatic? Well, I'll show you right now. So this is actually my first gear, because it has 1. This is my second gear, this is my third gear, and this is my fourth gear. And that's how I do manual clutch without a clutch shifting. And one more thing in the interior is this right here. This is a very important piece of equipment right here. You don't even know what it is, but I'll tell you right now. So when I'm going 400 miles per hour, I don't have time to put my fucking seatbelt on. All I got time to put my hands on the wheel, my foot on the gas, and my other hand on the stereo, because that's what we're bumping at. So my fucking seatbelt thing keeps going beep, 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 and that fucks up the whole tone of the music. So I take this, stick it in right there. Oops, that fucked up. Let me get that shit now. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Got that shit. Dumb bitch doesn't want to be in the video. I'll stick that shit in there. There we go. Now my seatbelt won't go clink, 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 clink all 24/7. And I can focus on racing my racer. My undercover racer. Please do not share this video unless you are sure that people will watch it. Because if you share this video and a cop sees it, I'm going to get pulled over. So do me a favor and only share this video to your friends. Feel free to put it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, share it via text. Put it wherever the fuck you want to put it. I don't care. Share it, just don't send it to a cop. I hope you guys liked this video. This is BS review from It's Shaq. If you did like the video, if you didn't, go fuck yourself and find another one. If you did like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter at Shaq's Tweets. Follow me on Instagram at It's Shaq's Insta, because I post some pretty dope shit up there. And I hope you liked the video, guys. Have a great day.